There are bad NES games, and then there's Little Red Hood. A game so broken, so baffling, so mind-meltingly bad that it makes Deadly Towers look like The Legend of Zelda. I'm Professor Retro, and today we dive into this disaster piece to uncover why Little Red Hood should have stayed lost in the woods. Let's start with the visuals. The game's environment looks like someone spilled a bag of Skittles, and then, before they got cleaned up, they were trampled on by a pack of elephants. The enemies, if you want to call them that, look worse than the enemies from Burger Time. Hell, I would take having to deal with walking food than what Little Red Hood throws at you. Gameplay is where the true horror show begins. Let's start out with the controls. They are unresponsive at times, and jumps feel a little bit floaty. The premise of the game is, well, non-existent. There's no clear objective here, and all you do is run around trying to collect fruit and keys. There's no clear idea of what to do at all. Sometimes you die for reasons, and sometimes the keys pop up on spots that are impossible to get to. And then there's the sound. Imagine an off-key xylophone played by a hyperactive toddler. That's the Red Hood soundtrack. The sound effects are equally grating, often making no sense in relation to what's happening on the screen. The level design is like a bad fever dream. Each stage looks almost identical, with no sense of progression or purpose at all. You wander around aimlessly, hoping you stumble upon the right random event to trigger a door to open. If you enjoy games that make you question your sanity, well, this one's for you. Oh, and did I mention how unfair this game is? Enemies randomly spawn and swarm you. The hit detection is atrocious, and worst of all, progression is completely random. If the game doesn't feel like giving you a key, well, you're stuck. So what exactly have we learned here? Little Red Hood is an unlicensed NES disaster that barely functions as a game. The graphics are hideous, the gameplay is broken, and the experience is about as fun as stepping on a Lego. Unless you have a morbid curiosity for terrible games, stay clear of this one. But hey, if you do play it, at least you can say you survived one of the worst the NES has to offer. Just don't expect a happy ending. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this dive into the gaming garbage, hit that like button and subscribe for more. Have a terrible game if you want me to suffer through? Let me know in the comments. Until then, I'm Professor Retro saying peace out, stay frosty, and stay away from bad games.